The city that sank overnight, the tragic story of Port Royal. In the shimmering waters of the Caribbean, there once stood a city of gold, rum, and sin. Port Royal, Jamaica, the crown jewel of England's empire in the West Indies. It was a place where merchants grew rich, pirates spent their treasures, and every vice could be bought for a price. By the late 1600s, Port Royal had become the wealthiest and most notorious city in the Americas. Its harbor was filled with ships returning from raids on Spanish colonies. Men like Henry Morgan, the infamous privateer, made their fortunes here. The streets overflowed with taverns, gambling houses, and brothels. So sinful was its reputation, preachers called it the wickedest city on earth. The morning of June 7th, 1692, began like any other. Merchants opened their shops. Sailors stumbled out of taverns. The harbor shimmered under the tropical sun. Then, the earth roared. A massive 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck without warning. The very ground beneath Port Royal, soft sand built up over centuries, began to liquefy. Stone buildings crumbled. The earth opened in great cracks, swallowing people whole. Entire streets tilted and slid into the sea. It lasted just 2 minutes, but in that time, 2/3 of Port Royal sank beneath the waves. Ships were tossed like toys. People who survived the quake drowned as the ocean rushed in. In all, over 2,000 lives were lost in an instant. Those who escaped faced a cruel fate. Disease spread through the survivors. Hurricanes struck in the weeks that followed, finishing what the earthquake had begun. Some called it God's punishment on a sinful city. Others saw it as the tragic cost of building paradise on fragile ground. Today, the ruins of old Port Royal rest beneath the Caribbean Sea, preserved in sand and silt like a frozen moment in time. Divers can still see streets, buildings, and artifacts exactly as they were that morning in 1692. Once the loudest, wildest city in the New World, now silent under the waves. Thanks for watching. Like, share, follow, or subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.